But what's very important is the perception of fairness, the perception that justice has been carried out. And rightly or wrongly, if in any case, without referring to a specific case, if the relative, a close relative of a judge is participating in the case, rightly or wrongly, the perception is that there may be a degree of prejudice. Now, it might be very unfair, but the point is to try to ensure that the reputation, the excellent reputation of the judiciary down the years in Scotland, that the judiciary retains that reputation, not just for not being corrupt, which we all accept, we're not accusing anybody of corruption, but the perception of fairness, the perception of being not prejudiced is extremely important. And I would argue that certainly in at least one case recently, which we have referred to briefly, that perception is that there may have been an unfairness and a prejudice in the way the matter was conducted, particularly as the judge concerned was involved in the case not once but on a number of occasions.
I disagree entirely with your analysis of that particular case, and I repeat what I said earlier. The case that you're referring to did not involve the judge's son, as it was, having any active involvement with the case whatsoever. Now, we have very clear rules in our statement of principles of judicial ethics as to how to deal with this matter, and it is made very clear in that statement that if a relative is the advocate in the case before one, then the modern approach to that is that the judge should not hear the case. Or one could put it another way round, that the relative should not be presenting the case, whichever way it happens to be put. So that the older, the situation that we had, say, 20 or 30 years ago, when it was commonplace for the relatives of judges of one sort or another to be advocating the case, that practice no longer exists.